Okay, I'm at a park, and to be honest, there's a lot of people right now, and I thought there wasn't gonna be, and I also thought that I had my mic with me, and I don't. So we're just gonna talk, and whoever hears this is meant to be, okay? Um, First of all, let me show y'all the fucking view. Isn't this just gorgeous? Ugh, with the little freaking ducks. Hello. I can't zoom in, guys. I can't zoom in. Hopefully you can see it. Anyways, okay. So, today what I wanted to talk about was jealousy and why I don't think it's inherently a bad thing. And I want to talk about moments where I've felt a lot of jealousy in my life. And I've noticed this recently actually. So, I re-downloaded Instagram, and I'll talk more about why I deactivate it when I do, but when I re-downloaded Instagram, I came across someone's page and they're starting a bodybuilding show. And I came across someone else's page and they're starting to DJ. And I'm like, girl, why am I jealous right now? Why do I feel bad about myself right now? And I think that that just tells me what my calling is, you know? Because I always think about like I'm not doing enough, or I need to do more, like I need to make more hobbies or anything like that. But like you never know what your heart desires until you feel that like pull of like jealousy. At least that's what it's been in my case. Because I remember whenever I'd see like healthcare students, or I was dating someone who was in the healthcare field, I would feel jealousy or like insecurity would come up for me. And that made me realize that I felt that because I knew that that's what I wanted to do. Like in my soul, I knew that that's who I wanted to be. That's what I wanted to focus on, but I just didn't give it the time that it needed. I also want to take a moment just to talk about like jealousy in relationships, because I've noticed that there's been many times when I'm dating someone new and jealousy comes up, but not in the form of like why are you talking, why are you following this girl, why are you texting this girl? No, like I kind of put the people that I'm dating on a pedestal, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so perfect and I'm so not, even though that's not the case. I think it's a lot of comparison that happens with me, and it's really weird because it's like a man, like I'm comparing myself to a man. Like it's usually not like women that I'm comparing myself to, but it's like men that I'll kind of compete with in my head a little bit. I tend to date older, so it's always people who are past the point where I'm at, and so it makes me feel behind, even though I'm really not behind at all, you know? Like they're literally just older. Like, girl, you can't make yourself fucking 30. Like, I'm sorry, you can't. And I've usually had like a lot of trouble just accepting myself and where I'm at, and accepting the fact that I'm not perfect, and accepting the fact that, girl, I'm still in college. Like I'm not done with my journey. But I think what's truly helped me is just realizing that there is no way to fast forward time. There is no way for you to move forward without putting in the work. Like, yes, they are at the end of their like school journey, let's say, but they were not able to fast forward that either. Like they found a way to cope and deal with it, and you do too. And you are so capable. You are so capable of doing the hard shit. You're capable of getting through school the same way they did. Like, why are you the exception? And plus, something that always repeats in my head is I'm gonna be in this for like many more years, at least 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. I don't know. And girl, I might go for my master's. I don't know. I don't know how much longer this journey is gonna be, and because of that, I need to learn how to make these years not miserable, because I could die next week. I could die next year. I don't know. But if I'm just making it miserable for myself and suffering, and it's all suffering internally too, because it's just my mind thinking like the worst case things, like, oh, I'm gonna fail, I'm not gonna pass this class, da 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 da. Like, I'm creating my own suffering in my head, and if I continue to do that for the rest of my journey, I'm gonna suffer for no reason. Because you can either get through it and be like, yes, I'm happy, I'm doing it, I'm proud of myself. Setbacks are just setbacks. Like, that's just part of the journey. Or you can bully yourself through it all and be like, no, you're stupid. No, why couldn't you do this faster? Why aren't you done with this? Like, you could do all of that. But either way, you're going to have to do it. Like, you're going to do it either you like it or you don't. So you might as well find a way to make yourself suffer less, you know? And honestly, I think that a lot of this clarity has came from just being, like, accepting the fact that I am single right now. Accepting the fact that my friends, I can't be with my friends 24/7. Like, girl, we got jobs, we got lives, you know what I mean? And once you accept that and you realize that you are literally the only person that you have forever and always, I think that it brings you a lot of clarity. And I remember my sister telling me, like, I remember telling my sister, I mean, that I think I'm just gonna be one of those people who's like, girl, single forever, like single until, or maybe I'll meet the love of my life when I'm like 40 or 50 or whatever. And she literally said, okay, let's say that is true. Like, let's say you are single for the rest of your life, or you don't meet the person you want until you're 50. Like, what are you gonna do at that time? And girl, that shit broke my heart, because I was like, no, I want a husband, I want kids, you know? But it took me a second to just kind of be like, fuck, like, bitch, that could really be true. That could be true. I could be single for the rest of my life, you know, I really could. And I took the time to just be sad about that idea. And then I turned it in a way where it's like empowering for me now. It's like, if this is my reality for the rest of my life, or for like the next few years, how can I make myself just suffer less? Like, that's been the question that I've been asking myself. How do I make myself suffer less? How do I become a student of myself and learn more about myself and my needs and how to make myself happier, like all of those things. And I think with that has brought me a lot of clarity, and has brought me a lot of like just happiness. I'm less stressed out, you know, because before it was just like overthinking. Oh my gosh, I'm failing. Oh my gosh, I need to get rich. Oh my god, I need a house right now today. But it's like, you have a lot more time than you think you do. And for as long as you're still alive, you still have time. You still have time to change your life around. You still have time to experience new things. And there's a lot that I want to experience before I die. So I think that'll be like the next clip, or the next thing we do, is I want to create a list of all the things, like a bucket list, that I want, all of the things that I want to do in my life, the things that make me jealous, the things that I'm insecure about, like the things I want to change in my life. I want to make a list, and I think you should make one too. But anyways, yeah, I just came to talk for a bit. I'm gonna show you guys all of the ducks because they're literally surrounding me right now, and then I'll head out. Oh my gosh, this is kind of making me emotional. It kind of is. And like, I don't know, I feel like I am actually growing as a person after talking about it for so long. It's like, now it's actually an action. And it's never too late to start learning about yourself and the type of person you are, and your needs and your attachments and your wants and goals, all of it. Like, it's never too late. So give it a shot, girl. I promise you, it'll probably make you a lot happier than you think it will. Okay, ready for the ducks? Ready for the duck review? Girl, there are so many right now. Wait, let me zoom in. Can we talk about this shot right now? This is just beautiful. Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching. If you came from TikTok, bitch, I love you. I do. Thank you for following this journey. Thank you for encouraging me. I'm very proud of myself for taking this step, even though, girl, this is scary. Like, it actually is. I'm like, oh my god. Like, all the ops can watch this, you know? But no, in actuality, it is scary. But what's scarier is to die knowing that I never gave it a shot. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you take what I said into consideration, and I hope it spoke to you. And if it didn't, give me another shot. I am just gonna keep sharing, and hopefully it helps you through anything that you're going through. Hopefully I can serve you in some type of way, because that will always be my goal. Thank you. Have a great day.